Kick it off with Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Ain't no happy ending for Esau. You don't get to get the girl at the end of the movie and live forever happy, everlasting. Michael 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. And that's what Esau, Edom do. They go in their thinking tanks and ponder up a scheme, go home, go to their bed, and in the morning they wake up and do what they do. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So that's what Esau, Edom do. You know, he oppress people. He take over their houses. You never own your houses. You always got to pay some type of tax. Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel, for Yahweh and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the workers say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the things framed say of him that framed it, he has no understanding? So he's making things upside down. He's turning the world good, the good things to bad things, you know. And he's trying to mock the Lord, like, you know, you ain't make me, you know, I made myself. You know, you don't got no understanding. I have more understanding than you. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robberies. The prey departed not. Yeah, so this is the bloody city, Babylon the great whore, you know, and the prey is departed not. We still here. For if a man stealeth a man and get caught, you know the consequences. Habakkuk 2 Habakkuk 2:2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. And that's what we're doing. He made it plain upon tables, and we running and spreading the truth and publishing it throughout the land. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So even though it seemed like it's going to take forever, you know, when it comes, it's going to come abundantly. So ain't no happy ending for Esau. You don't kiss the girl this time and live forever, happy forever and ever. It don't happen like that this time for you, partner. Obadiah 1 and 3. Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's what Esau is. You know, he done got so full of himself and so prideful that he think nobody can bring him down. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, says Yahweh. So the Lord gonna bring you down. You know, you got your satellites in the sky and think you somebody. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherer came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So Esau Edom, he don't leave nothing, you know. He take everything, you know. He just a dirty dog, you know. He don't leave no grapes. He don't leave nothing for the poor. Despicable Esau. Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. So the Lord didn't uncover. We know who you is now, Esau Edom, you know, the big noses with the small hats. Second Thessalonians. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is God sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So he trying to act like he Yahweh. Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. So this the time that he's going to be revealed. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who not let it will let until he be able taken out of the way. So, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So we the mouthpieces, the ambassadors for the Lord. And that's who consuming Esau with the brightness of his coming, Yahweh Shah, when Yahweh Shah comes. Even him who comes in after the works of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. Elon Musk and his AI technology. Malachi 1 and 2. So we know Esau is the son of perdition. We know he a dirty dog, despicable Esau. Malachi 1. I have loved you, says Yahweh, yet ye say, where hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, says Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. So the Lord hates Esau, despicable Esau. Zephaniah 3 and 8. And that's why he gonna bring it to him. Therefore wait ye upon me, says Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour upon my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So the Lord is gathering all the nations, all the kings of the nations, and gathering them up for the big payback. Malachi 3 and 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. So the Lord is finna send his ambassador, the messenger, Yahweh Shai. And he shall prepare the way before me. And Yahweh who ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, who ye delighted in. Behold, he shall come, says Yahweh of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand where he appeareth? For he is like a refining fire, and like a fuller's soap. So Yahweh shall come and tear some shit up. Mainly Esau, Edom. But everybody gonna feel the wrath. Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. The day that cometh shall burn them up, says Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So the Lord is going to burn them up with them nukes, them nuclear bombs. Joel 3. Joel 3, 9 and 10. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares unto swords, and your pruning hooks unto spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So all these nations that Esau, Edom, the Babylon been bullying, they finna prepare for war with the whore. Isaiah 14 and 7. Isaiah 14 and 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahweh has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuously stroke. So that's what Edom has done. He has oppressed us. He has hit us with a continuously stroke, never letting up. He has a perpetual hate for us. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, none hindered. So nobody has hindered Esau, Edom yet. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So when they take despicable Esau down, the whole world gonna be at rest. Even the trees gonna celebrate. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he that taketh against Babylon and his proposed, that he has proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Yeah, that's so-called Edom. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolated with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. So when Babylon go down, the earth gonna move. Because all of them gonna shoot their missiles at the whore. They fed up with the whore. The whore is doing too much. You know, if you give a whore an inch, she gonna take 3 miles. So that's why pimps be so hard on whores. But this whore is a different type of whore. Obadiah 1 and 10. This is a whore with power. Yes, 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 yes. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So since you did Jacob so dirty, the Lord gonna get you. Shame shall cover you, and you're gonna be cut off forever, forever, ever. Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus says Yahweh of hosts, after the glory has he sent me unto the nations which spoil you. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. So, with the apple of the Lord's eye. And since Esau, Edom done us so dirty and touching us, the Lord gonna do him double. Psalm 7 and 15. He made a pit. He made a pit and digged it, and he falleth into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violence dealing shall come upon his own plate. You know, so his mischief, the shit that he done is gonna return upon his own head. It's gonna come upon his own plate. The same shit that he done dig for us, he gonna fall into it. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So that's what the Lord is doing. He disappointing the crafty clique Esau, him and his doings. How he pondered to take over the world like Pinky in the Brain. Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city of house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So that's what's going on right now. Oh, Satan is divided against his damn self. They telling on each other. They're a bunch of talebearers. Obadiah. Back to Obadiah. Seven and 8. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. So the man that NATO have deceived them, you know. They think they all good, but they really being deceived. And prevailed against thee. So they hiding secrets. They giving technology to their people. They that eat the bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. Shall I not that day, says Yahweh, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? So he done took the understanding out of Esau. You know, he ain't wise no more. He used to be wise as David, but the Lord done took his understanding. Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus says Yahweh of hosts, after the glory has he sent me unto the nations which spoil you. For yes, I already said that one. I'm at Revelations now. Yeah, so Esau, Edom, you through though. So the man of the confederacy has deceived them. So all them people at NATO, you know, they're going to turn against this great whore. This whore with power. Revelation 17 and 9. And here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains of which the woman sitteth. You know, so Esau, Edom, America, the great whore, you know, she's the woman that sitteth up the head of NATO. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is the 7th, and goeth into perdition. And the 10 horns which thou seest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. So NATO, you know, everybody that joined NATO, they feeling, you know, they got the power now, but they don't got no kingdom. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they are with him are called the chosen and faithful. So they're going to make war with Yahweh Shai, but they're going to lose. And he said unto the waters which thou sawest, where's the whore sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sittest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. So all the NATO, they gonna learn to hate the whore. You know, they only deceiving this whore, because nobody likes a whore. You know, because she's foul-mouthed, she always doing too much. And shall make her desolation and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. When they shoot them nukes on her punk ass. For Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree. So they're going to all agree together. And give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. Revelations 18:5. For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she says in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So we know that the queens are whores, you know what I'm saying? And she says she sit as a whore, and she ain't gonna see no whore, you know. She don't need no pimp, you know. She gonna do it the way she gonna do it. Revelations 9:13-9. If any man have ears, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You know, so that's our patience, you know. How he did us dirty, we gonna do it to him dirty, but we gonna double it. Jeremiah 30:16. So ain't no happy ending for Esau. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that preyed upon thee will I give for a prey. So all you nations that preyed upon Jacob, you're going to get yours. The whole 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord gonna put them back up, and you're going to be as prey to them. 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, until ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawns and the day star arise in your heart. So take heed. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old times by the will of man, but holy men of Yahweh spoke as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. So this ain't just something made up, a novel, a book, a fairy tale. 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So we gonna prophesy. We don't give a fuck about what you going through. Isaiah 63. Isaiah 63 and 2. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded in a wine vest. So that's our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's how he gonna stump on Esau, Edom. I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my right riddance. So the Lord, when he come, he gonna be real upset. He ain't coming with popcorn and lollipops for the kids. Isaiah 66 and 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the stain of Yahweh shall be many. You know, so the fire and by his sword, the stain, the slain of the Lord will be many. So he coming to kill many. You know, Yahweh Shai. You know, so it ain't gonna be no happy ending for Esau, Edom. And with that, we say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.